Yo, this is your boy Riky Rick, and right about now you are watching Turn Up for Local, the number one place for music, entertainment, inspiration, life, love, everything. Turn Up for Local. Stay tuned. Yeah. Then I had like a Phantom X7, X8 or X7. Then I sold it. And you know how much I sold it for, the Phantom? I sold it for 6 G's.
Why? What? Why would
6
you do that?
G's. I didn't know, like...
Do you know how many people are still looking for those?
Yeah, I can't find
you know
even
how much
today.
they would actually pay for it?
But you know what? I got it for 12 G's from a pawn shop. I got it for 12 G's. Yeah.
12.
Yeah, 12.
And then you
There's
sold
a
it for
pawn
5.
shop there by Craig, by Cresta. There's a pawn shop there.
And then what else do you have
One
in your
day.
studio?
And then what do we have? It's the System 1. It's the System 1. It's the... What's it called?
The FO8.
FO8, the keyboard. That's nice too. But because I can't play this shit, so I just use...
You just use it
I just
for
use
the
my
sound.
SP, yeah.
Yeah.
I might use it for like
yourself up.
one little sound or like MIDI shit, but...
You know, it's when I saw, I'll be honest with you, when I saw that campaign with the vodka,
Yeah.
is it a gin and tonic?
Russian Bear.
Yeah. When I saw that, I was like, this is a pose.
Yeah.
With the System 1. I actually told my guys in the head office that, hey, guys, have you seen the new campaign that Riky Rick is running? He actually has a System 1, so you should guys try find a way of getting in touch with him because, you know, because it's not every day like that you get like a campaign like that when you have a product, because that's like product placement, and it goes to show that you really
Yeah.
you know into. But I wasn't really sure, you know, but you know that's what I asked the guys, yo, what's happening?
We're dealing with Roland, bro.
Yeah.
Most times.
One question I have, like, when did you discover like your passion for music and be like in the zone, like, okay, cool, this is what I want to do. I'm in love with the sound, and that mindset of this is what I'm doing it now. When did that come about, like, for you?
Geez, I think the first time was probably like in school, cause like we were meant to be studying and stuff. Whatever you do when you were meant to be studying in high school, whatever you do while you were meant to be studying, that's your passion. You know what I'm saying? Like, and kids need to realize that. So like, if you were meant to be studying for maths or whatever, but you were beating a drum on your desk or listening to music or whatever, that's pretty much your passion. Or if you're always outside playing, soccer or rugby, while you're meant to be studying, that's pretty much like your thing. So I developed that like in high school, just like trying to. It actually was weird because I was actually trying to like make beats. I was trying to figure out a system how to make beats by writing them down on a piece of paper. Does everyone there? Can anyone relate to that shit?
Yes, I can. Yes,
It's like it's impossible. I was trying to create a code. That's the thing. I was trying to create a code, and like the code just never like. I would never remember the words after.
There was a comment that you made on your tweet, like, don't do a subject that's just going to be for a career. Do a subject that you understand, and that way you understanding it, you will obviously drive that passion and understanding towards your art.
Yeah.
And I thought that was amazing because in the sense that of what it is that you're doing now, as you mentioned, you were supposed to be studying, but there was something in you that was just saying, write these beats or do your own code of that.
Yeah.
What would you like to say to the guys out there who are starting up, who are in high school, because you got a very strong DIY mindset of like do it yourself. Kids go out there and just find out your passion. What would you say, man?
Geez, man. I mean, there's two things about it, right? There's like the truth. There's the truth, and then there's the part that's like nobody wants to hear.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So, the truth is do whatever you want. Right. That's the truth. Do whatever you want.
That's the truth.
The part that you don't want to hear is that like this, like music is such it's such an underrated art form now because it's quite easy to make now. But music is really for like chosen. You really have to be chosen to do this thing. And luck and everything plays a part in a lot of how people become successful at music. And it's really a game of creating the luck, Wow. And it's not like you can work hard all day in your studio by yourself and be the best in your studio, in your space. But if you don't go out there and create your luck, and link up with the right people. You know, like with these guys, we linked up, you know, just by being in the right circumstance. And through that, I can have an opportunity to learn more and maybe take my music to another level, learn more about their music, get inspired by their music. And the game continues after that, you know. So the end all and be all is not just being in studio and just making stuff. It's really about going out there to create your opportunities. And that's pretty what I would, for anybody, not just in music, in anything, you know. You have to be able to go out there and just create the opportunities. That's the most important thing.
Dope. And with what you're saying, like creating the opportunity and space.
And creating them, nobody's going to give you the opportunity. You know, nobody's just sitting on their computer looking for stuff and then hear something and then be like, okay, we need to get this guy in and put him on TV or put him on radio. No, it doesn't work like. You've really got to like create. You've got to force it into happening. Yeah. And
would you say your crew that you have, because while listening to the EP Stay Shining live, being blessed with that was amazing. The energy that you guys share, would you say that part of attraction, that creating that opportunity, you see yourself in them and they see themselves in you?
Well, I don't know because Team Mosha does their own thing, you know. Team Mosha's on their own level, you know.
Yeah.
So it's really about just inserting yourself. Like, those are the best things. Like, you don't wanna. Even when we rehearse, we might do a song once or twice. That's it, and not even do it like perfect from beginning to end. Like, you never try and make anything perfect. You just know, okay, here, structure here. The rest of it is just vibes. You know, and that's the beauty of what we do, because you can actually create magic just of vibes.
Just of vibes.
Yeah.
And creating magic off just vibes. While you were performing live with the crew, something amazing was happening was how you just did like a once-off. You were just doing like a freestyle in there, and it became so catchy and so amazing. I was like, is this the song? But this was just a remix. Does that come naturally, or does that come with practice?
I think like it just comes like not having a fear of messing it up. That's it. If you're scared of messing it up, you're never gonna come up with anything. So you gotta have like you just gotta be like free and open to criticism and free and open to people not liking your stuff. And then you'll say stupid things, like you'll come up with flows. If you're in studio and you're with a group of artists, like 4 or 5 artists or whatever, and you're trying to make a song, the first thing that's gonna come out your mouth is not like necessarily words. It might just be and if you're scared to do that while you're playing around, like around your group of friends or whatever, it's gonna be difficult for you to actually like create something, because you gotta like come with the vibes. Then the next brew comes with another melody that overtakes yours. Then you start keeping quiet. You gotta watch him. You know what I'm saying? It's a part of the game. So you gotta keep like just putting yourself out there and just, you know, if it doesn't sound nice, it doesn't sound nice, but you just gotta be adventurous.
So one thing you would say is put fear out the way and just do it.
You can't be scared. What are you scared of? No one's gonna shoot you. No one's gonna shoot you, bro. If you have a really if you have a shitty song, no one's gonna shoot you. You know what I'm saying? They might give you criticism and tell you do this, do that, but no one's gonna you're not gonna die because it didn't make it through or whatever.
It didn't make it through. Dope. And to some of the things some of the positive or words of wisdom you would like to share to the Turnup4local peeps out there, what would you say to the artists, to the producers, to new guys coming up, in terms of words of wisdom, and like how can they take your experiences of what you've done, use that for their own platform and take some of that wonderful knowledge and wisdom?
Damn, I think I've been coming cause I'm a little bit older now. Like when I was young, I thought it was like about competition and about like trying to be the best or whatever. And like now it's really like it's more about just like being happy with who you are, you know. I know it sounds a bit cliche, but you gotta be happy with who you are first of all, you know, and that lives forever. I think the people that have affected all of our lives, whether musicians or politicians or activists, it's the people that were comfortable with who they were, that live forever, you know. And like if you're doing it for the competition will always swallow you. You know what I'm saying? sooner or later, you always get to a point where, like, oh shit, I'm not the one anymore. But if you do it really for yourself, you're really gonna always live forever. There'll always be people who champion your name or champion, moments in your life. If you did it for yourself, and then you'll be happy with that also. So I'm coming to a place where I'm learning to be happy with what I have, and and learning to be happy with like the bad decisions I've made, and be happy with the good things I've made, because it's hard to see the good things that you made, that you do, when you're like in an environment where there's like Twitter and Instagram and stuff, because you're constantly looking at people doing shit better than you.
Yeah.
Instagram is like an advert for the life you don't live, So if that seeps into your head, like for long enough, you're gonna have no confidence,
Yeah.
So you really gotta teach yourself to be happy with who you are. Yeah.
If it feels good, you'll do good.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what it's about.
Yeah,
man.
that's it.
That's dope,
it.
man.
That's
That's
it.
dope.
That's it.
It's been a pleasure. This is Turnup4local. I'm sitting with Riky Rick and the crew. It's been amazing to listen to the live EP, Stay Shining. It's wow. Like, I just wish everyone was here. If you listen to it via radio, wow, it's amazing. But the privilege that I had to look at the energy, to look at all this experience and wisdom just come together and just freestyle. Like, I always heard of freestyle, but this was like a freestyle. And the words of wisdom, you heard it all for yourself from Riky Rick. It's been amazing, guys. This is Turnup4local. Wow. It's been blessed, man.
Thank you.
Thank you, man. Peace.
Big up, man.